Hi guys, Chef Kevin Belton here. Hope you're having a great day. Now, I know it's winter time, weather's getting cool, we're gonna start eating this heavy soups and heavy foods, but I always like to do something nice and light and fresh. So today I'm gonna do an Asian chopped salad. First thing I wanna start though is with our dressing, okay? Because this is gonna be a little different. I'm starting off with a little almond butter, lemon juice, and a little soy sauce. So let's get this in our mixer. Now you can do this in a food processor or a blender. Take your pick either way, okay? Now, also in here, I have a medjool date that I've pitted. I have ginger, I have garlic, and now you can use any kind of chili pepper you want, okay? Whether you have a jalapeno in there, whether you have a little Thai chili pepper, use whichever one you like. Get that in, and we're going to get in a little bit of water, just about 1/3 cup of water. Now this is going to be our dressing. Now because the almond butter, I'm only going to put just a little smidge, tiny smidge of salt in. So let's go ahead, get this on, and we'll go ahead, get this blended and mixed, and that way we'll have our dressing made. The nice thing about this dressing is if you make it, put it in a jar where you can go ahead and put a lid on it. You can keep this in the refrigerator. Now what's going to happen in the refrigerator, it's going to solidify a little bit. So if you need to add a little more liquid to it to loosen back up, that's fine. But I tell you what, it has such a great flavor. Now, here's what I'm using in our salad. I have some chopped romaine, I have some chopped red cabbage, and I have some shredded carrots, okay? And we just want to go ahead and get them all blended together. I'm going to use a bell pepper. Now, for this recipe, I like something a little sweet. So you can use a red bell pepper, a yellow bell pepper. And you know what, gang? If you're a fan of green bell peppers, use a green bell pepper, all right? And if you're not a fan of bell pepper, leave it completely out. Leave it completely out. But look at this. Isn't this colorful? It looks really good. More flavors. I have cilantro, green onions, and some almond slices. And I like to mix the nuts, where we use the almond paste in the almond butter. I'm sorry. If we use the almond butter in the dressing, I got just so excited. I'm using a little sliced almonds in our salad. Now, we could serve it just like this and make it vegetarian if we want. But you know what? Hey, how about a little chicken? So you could put in some chicken or some shrimp. This is some cooked chicken I had that, I was getting ready to make some chicken salad. So I made extra chicken because I wanted to make this salad. So I'll put some chicken in here. You could do this with shrimp. Now, here's where you have options. If you're going to serve this to everyone, you can go ahead and dress the entire salad. But what I want to do, I'm going to take some out, put it in a smaller bowl here, and I'm only going to dress a little bit, all right? That way we don't have to dress the entire salad. So I just want this enough to get coated. All right, and I tell you what, I'm going to show you how I'm going to plate this because I want to put a little sliced avocado with it. I tell you what, this looks so good. And by only dressing a little bit, what's nice is we can go ahead and put the rest in the refrigerator and our dressing won't just sit on it. All right, now, here, that's there. Let's go ahead. Take our avocado, just give it a nice cut. Now I'm just going to take our avocado. You can cube it. I'm just going to go ahead and slice it. And I'm going to take our spoon and just scoop it out. And now, right there, we can just fan the avocado slices just right on the top. Just kind of fan it out a little bit. If you want to garnish this with a little more dressing on the top, you can. But you know what? I'm going to use a few peanuts. You know, if you want to use some more almonds, but I'm going to put a few peanuts right here on the top just to give it nice and fresh. And if you want, we could also take a little more dressing and just drizzle right over our avocado and our peanuts. I can't wait to dive into this. You know, it's just something about fresh vegetables, that crisp bite to it, oh, and the crunch of the nuts. This is gonna taste so good. Try this recipe, I know you're gonna like it. Thank you for cooking with me today. Keep being safe, washing those hands. For WWL TV, I'm Chef Kevin Belton, and we'll see you soon.